And hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's Takes with Alex. I'm your host Alex. Today we're diving into another good one. The title of which is The Quiet Power of Small Daily Acts. Why consistency outshines grand gestures. We live in a world that loves the dramatic, the viral moment, the grand gesture, the overnight success story. Yet the deepest and most lasting transformation almost always comes from something quieter. Small, faithful acts repeated day after day. Today we explore why small daily acts matter more than grand gestures. This teaching is universal for every person who has ever felt overwhelmed by big goals or discouraged when inspiration fades. Rooted in the eternal Torah and illuminated by the profound insights of Hasidic masters, we will discover that true spiritual greatness is built through humble, consistent effort, the kind that quietly elevates the soul and changes the world. The Torah itself is built on the power of small, consistent acts. In the story of creation, God did not make the world in one spectacular moment. He worked day by day, establishing a sacred rhythm. Each day had its purpose, and each stage built faithfully upon the last. In the wilderness, the manna fell every single day, just enough for that day's needs. The people were taught to trust in daily provision rather than hoard for tomorrow. The daily Tamid offering in the temple was brought every morning and every evening without fail, creating a steady heartbeat of connection between the people and God. Even the great journeys of our ancestors were made of small, faithful steps. Abraham walked day by day toward an unseen destination. The Israelites crossed the desert one step at a time, and the Torah honors this quiet consistency far more than occasional dramatic moments. It teaches us that holiness is built through steady devotion, not sporadic bursts or inspiration. Hasidic masters revealed the immense power hidden in small acts. The Baal Shem Tov taught that a single good deed done with sincerity can elevate countless holy sparks. He emphasized that consistent, everyday actions, a kind word, an honest day's work, a moment of prayer, often accomplish more in the spiritual realms than rare, grand gestures. The Alter Rebbe in the Tanya explains that the animal soul seeks drama and instant gratification, while the divine soul thrives on steady refinement. Small daily acts train us in persistent effort and trust in the divine plan, divine order of things. Over time, these acts create strong spiritual vessels capable of holding greater light. In Hasidic stories, simple people performing ordinary commandments or spiritual deeds with love often brought down more blessing than great scholars in moments of inspiration. The masters taught that God cherishes the quiet faithfulness of ordinary days. Each small act of goodness, done consistently, becomes a thread in the great tapestry of redemption. This is the hidden power of consistency. It turns the ordinary into the holy. The spiritual significance of choosing small daily acts over grand gestures offers every soul profound gifts. It builds authentic character. Steady effort forges patience, discipline, humility, and resilience that occasional heroism cannot create. It creates strong spiritual vessels. Consistent practice expands our capacity to receive and hold divine light. It elevates countless hidden sparks, although we might not necessarily see it. But I mean, there is a physical reality to it that is noticeable, like peace, right? I think there's peace between people and between groups of people, right? When there's a cohesion, a alignment. Showing up day after day teaches us to rely on God rather than fluctuating motivation, bringing quiet simcha even in ordinary times. It leads to lasting transformation. Small acts compound over time, creating real and enduring change in ourselves and in the world. How can we live this wisdom in our daily lives? Well, choose small, sustainable actions. Pick one or two meaningful practices and commit to them daily rather than overwhelming yourself with big changes. Anchor them in intention. Begin each act with a short reminder of its higher purpose. This is for my growth and for God's honor. Celebrate faithfulness, not perfection. Honor yourself for showing up even on days when the act feels small. Build supportive routines. Link new habits to existing ones to make consistency easier and more natural. Return quickly after slipping. When you miss a day, simply begin again without self judgment. This is a part of the growth. Trust the long view. Remember that the compound effect of small, consistent actions is far more powerful than the occasional grand efforts. The spiritual beauty of small daily acts teaches us that greatness is built quietly, faithfully, and consistently. The steady flame warms. The steady flame warms more than the dramatic burst. The small seed grows into the mighty tree. I think we can learn more from the small, consistent actions rather than the grand, rare, dramatic bursts. Right? There's more to learn from, going in, day out, as opposed to once in every 30 years, a magnificent thing, right? This week, choose one meaningful daily act and commit to it with sincerity. Trust that your faithful steps are seen and cherished, and the you know the realities that are circulating around us. If this message encouraged your heart, share in the comments. What small daily act are you committing to, or how has consistency changed your spiritual life? Like if these words brought clarity and motivation to your soul. Subscribe for more explorations of Torah and Hasidic wisdom made alive for our time today. And turn on notifications. May your days be filled with faithful steps and quiet holiness. May your consistent efforts bear beautiful, lasting fruit. Until next time, keep showing up, keep checking in, keep shining, and let your small acts create great light. Wishing everyone a great rest of your day. Great weekend ahead. Be healthy, be happy, be safe, be blessed. Okay? And we'll see you again over the weekend. Have a good one.